Book 315. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the real reason all humans die. That's right, the real reason all humans die. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, before there were planets, stars, moons, and any other form of matter or energy in existence, there was only a being which the ancestors called God. This God, who was one of my ancestors no less, was a creator. God was not a creator because God simply enjoyed creating. Instead, God was a creator because creation itself was a byproduct of God's existence. Just like when humans inhale oxygen, they exhale carbon dioxide. When God thinks, speaks, or moves, things are created. In the beginning of all things, God created many beings who existed in the same realm as God, and they lived with God as his family. Time did not exist in this realm, but to put it in human terms, after several trillions of years passed, these beings, which lived with God, asked God what it was like to create. In response, God told them that he would show them firsthand. In the next instant, God began creating what we now call the physical universe. God created planets, stars, black holes, and galaxies. God even created laws and rules that govern how these physical creations interacted with one another. Then God created the earth and other planets with all of their physical life forms and features. Next, God created humanity on planet Earth and these other planets, and he allowed all of his children who desired to go into the universe and dwell inside a human body. In this way, God made it possible for the beings to experience the act of creation by giving them the ability to create on the planet of their choosing. During this time, there was no sickness, no pain, no hate, and no death. Everything existed in total peace and harmony. Humanity, which was really the beings who came from the other realm, created a multiplicity of different things on these different planets, and they enjoyed manipulating the universe around them to create new and interesting things. At first, humanity gave constant thanks to God for allowing them to create, but over many years, because of their human bodies, they began to forget who God was and what it was like in the other realm. Soon, the only thing humanity knew was life on their personal planet. For millions of years, humanity existed without considering God, and since all of the beings were now living inside the universe somewhere, God became extremely lonely. He created messengers to go to each planet and remind humanity of his existence, but no one listened to these messengers. So, in order to reconcile his creations unto himself, God created death. This death, however, was only for the physical body of things in the physical universe, because God realized that his creations should not be trapped in the physical universe forever. When God created death, the things we now know as sickness, pain, hunger, and sorrow were created as well. As humanity and all of creation suddenly began to grow old over time, they began to panic and worry and stress about losing life. This is because they did not remember that they were not the physical form to begin with. After death, however, when the true being returned unto God in the other realm, they instantly remembered all that had happened since the beginning of time. And until this very day, all living beings in this physical realm are actually beings from the other realm who have just come here to experience creation. And when death takes them, death is only taking their physical form, and the real them goes back to God. And so, the morning motivation of today is the real reason all humans die. The one thing that is guaranteed to all of us who have been blessed with life is that one day we will die. I suppose that this inevitability of death means that death is a necessary part of life. However, since we are so fully connected to this body and our physical existence, it is nearly impossible to approach death without some form of fear or apprehension. When you die, it is my prayer that you return to the God who created you, and I pray that this thing called life begins to make sense. Enjoy the time that you have here. Create those things which your heart desires to create, and always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning. To order books in the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series, search Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels on Amazon.com or visit www.dandyandbigherm.com.